all see that Kithure Kindiki accompanied President William Ruto to a function, and just walking itself, Kibet felt that it's enough to instruct Kithure Kindiki on what to do. Who is Kithure Kindiki? This is a professor of law, a person who has been a senator not once but twice, someone who has been so clear in his mandate as a cabinet secretary and interior. Now, upon becoming the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, he's being shown in public on how to walk, where to stand, what to say probably, where he should be heading to. Recently, there was a clip that I did and many other people talked about it, that there's a problem between Kithure Kindiki and President William Ruto. But before I take you through, listen to what Rigathi Gachagua is saying here.
Huyu msaidizi wa rais unamjua? Si unamjua? Unamjua? Kuna mtu amjui? Hakuna mtu amjui. Yeye ndiye aliharibu. Anakuja anachukua vijana hapa anaweka kwa ndege na wasanya, harambe edeni hapa, sijui fanya wewe utakuwa president, wewe utakuwa running mate, acha nikuweke kwa ndege ya rais, hii ndege itakuwa yako. Sema wewe utakuwa rais, wewe utakuwa deputy president, sijui wewe nini.
This is what is happening in this country. We can therefore not to some extent blame Faruk Kibet, but maybe blame these leaders who are being humiliated, including Gachagua himself, and of course the president. Because how dare you know this person very well, then allow yourself of the caliber of a professor and a deputy president be manhandled, be reduced to that level? Like they think you don't know what you're doing? That is very bad. If there should be no deputy president in this country, let us be without one and then have the president do whatever he wants. Let them peace keep check on whatever thing they want. Because it is not fair to subject Kithure Kindiki to such kind of an environment. In a nutshell, Kithure Kindiki is going through a lot. To prove loyalty and be supported in 2032 is not going to be easy for him. As you can see now, probably Kithure Kindiki is trying to be very loyal, just like Moi, so that he could be able to be given the presidency come 2032. Now, what does it take to be a person of this level? First of all, the evolution that we've had as a country, it's immense. Where we were before, it's not where we are right now. The people we have right now who are voting are not people who are going to be supported for them to win, for someone to come and become the president. You must sell yourself. You must present yourself to the level that they want, and checking that youths are going to be more active towards 2032. Therefore, it is important for a leader to come on board, present his point, give his idea, what he wants, what he can do for the people, and prove that when I was in power, this and that is what I did. Therefore, it is critical that we ensure that our leaders who are coming on board, they prepare themselves to vie for these seats, not to be given. And therefore, it doesn't qualify Kithure Kindiki to undergo this kind of humiliation that is undergoing right now. Let us rescue our deputy president. Faruk Kibet needs to be called out that sometimes it's good to respect other people, because despite you instructing him to be closer to the president, it's not ideal to instruct him openly as that. There are many other leaders. And actually, if you can see, Kithure Kindiki is trying to play low-key, because there's a video that was going around. He was slightly behind, actually like a row behind the president, because we had Kipchumba Murkomen, Oscar Sudi, all of them on the front line with the deputy president at the right and at the left, respectively. And then Kithure Kindiki was slightly behind. That means he does not show off. He does not want to be struggling like Kibaki, like Raila Amolo Odinga and Kalonzo Musyoka during Kibaki's time. They try their best. He tries his best to act a gentleman, and the simplicity presents, let him be with it. I think it's high time that William Ruto instructs Faruk Kibet to understand some of these things. Kithure Kindiki is the person he is. Even if you try to show him where to walk, I mean, it's just humiliating for no reason. You can see until Oscar Sudi was telling him, now move to this side, move to this side, move to this side. I mean, that is not fair at all. Let us have our deputy president given some respect by these kind of people. We want not only under William Ruto, but I strongly feel that if a deputy president is there, he needs some respect. Even if it's the future president we're going to elect, even if it's Morara, at least we have some respect shown to these people, in that they are able to feel also powerful, just like another person. Checking from what is happening, therefore, it's very clear that Rigathi Gachagua could not have survived in such kind of an environment. This is a person who was an administrator, and to make your matters much more interesting, it is also a person who looks to be very tough. So undergoing this kind of humiliation, I don't think that Rigathi Gachagua could have sustained it. And actually, getting a shower now, we've seen where the problem started from. And actually, I believe in what he has said, that the problem was not President William Ruto, but it is President William Ruto, because he gives the powers some of these aides to control them. However, I want to say that these guys also they have a problem, because someone regarding Gachagua, Kithure Kindiki, all these people have talked about Farouk Kibet. And actually, it is not just all these people alone, but even Kichupa Murkomen, Oscar Sudi. If Kibet told you don't do this, if he tells you that, that is it. That is it. All these people don't have it easy to go to President William Ruto. Now, it is not a character that we are seeing with Farouk himself. There's a time that we had a clip moving around where we had the Kapsaret member of parliament, Oscar Sudi, literally instructing, telling people, after Musalia Mudavadi is speaking, it tells some governor, now you can move to President William Ruto and talk. I mean, what the hell is that? As leaders, you're in the same ground. You don't struggle. You're not fighting. Why don't you just be free? I mean, Kipchumba Murkomen instructing a governor to move. I mean, that is really demeaning. But if it is that's the case that William Ruto operates with, then probably the kind of leadership in William Ruto, it's not the one as a country we need to praise. We need to have leadership that makes people feel that at least they're also recognized in their positions across. Because when you come to Kisi, you want to be called Mheshimiwa. But when you are given a chance to be with other leaders, you cannot allow them to look like Mheshimiwa around you. Then I think strongly you need to relook into our constitution. At least we can have respect for the deputy president across this kind of all the regimes that will be coming in power. Because now these people will be just revenging. This guy is doing what Uhuru did to him. The other one is doing that. Again, it will continue happening. And when these wrangles occur, they affect the common man. Because we don't get the development that we deserve. Because we stayed with wrangles with William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua for quite some time. As a result, we were lacking some of these things that we could have helped us as a country. So the constitution went to impeachment, where the common man was left there with his own problems. These things have to come to an end as we speak today. We need to try and have a scenario where at least there's respect to officers, and there's also a scenario where you can also feel like you're entitled to some extent. Anyway, but these guys moving close to President William Ruto, they need to be prepared, because if this is what you want to do, then experience it. So no mercy for Kindiki. No mercy for Kindiki. Let him just face his own consequences. Let him enjoy himself.